So yeah, FURIA just dropped the roster, and by that I mean, no, they didn't left Apex. They are gonna come up with a new roster pretty soon, I guess. But yeah, the boys from FURIA are now free agents, and with that, Mac as well, which I don't know, man. Mac has been so unlucky in this whole Apex comp scene. Honestly, I feel so sorry for him. He's such a good player, but he just doesn't get the chance to show it, you know, which is really frustrating. But yeah, I will let you hear his thoughts on the situation and what are his plans going forward.
I leave Fuggy is getting better. Oh, I didn't leave. So, apparently, 2 weeks ago, the boys are talking about replacing me, which is fine. Is what it is. But I guess the org decided it's better to just purge the whole roster, which I mean, fair enough. Is what it is. I don't think personally I was the right fit for them, and I also don't really think they're the right fit for me. So I don't really care. That being said, I have 3 options in front of me right now. What I have is 3 options. Option number 1, they're getting a new roster. Option number 1 is that I will be either looking to play for another team or I'll be looking to coach. Option number 2 is full pivoting to content and just doing whatever and just hanging out. I don't really like that option very much. Option number 3 is full pivoting to the finals. That's an option that scares me. That's an option that really scares me. But who knows? Ideally, I want to stay in ALGS. I think at this point it's pretty obvious that I'm just at this point I'm just numb to this shit. All I want is a team to win with. That's it. I'm frankly I'm just tired of the bullshit. I'm just tired of it. I feel like no one's gonna match my effort off the top of my head right now, except for like 2 people. Those 2 people are some of the best players in the world already. So this is what it is. Any leaks on their new roster? I know, but I'm not gonna say. I'm not that disrespectful. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. I'll either, so pretty much the TLDR, like, I don't even really know. I wish I could be like, yeah, guys, I talked to them and, like, they're like, oh, you did this bad or whatever. But every time I talked with them, they pretty much just either said, I don't care, I'm down for whatever, or no, you're doing fine. So to hear that, like, they talked about dropping me 2 weeks ago kind of pisses me the fuck off because, like, I feel like, why be yes men, you know? Like, be straight with me. It is what it is, but I think it's frankly fucking ridiculous. And, like, if you want to do something, like, fight for it. Like, tell me. Be, like, you know, insistent. For example, when we called to leave Lightning Rod, I was like, hey, guys, it's a 3-way con. You guys want to leave Elrod and just, like, you know, not get involved in that shit show? And they both said, yeah, sure. 3 days ago, they're like, we're going back to Elrod. I'm like, oh. Well, that's stupid, you know? So I don't know. I just don't care anymore. I'm kind of over it. I don't think that I was the right fit for them, and I don't think they were the right fit for me. Personally, I think our fighting fucking sucked. I think there was constantly a disconnect between me and one of the 2 of them, and it just is what it is. I'm either going to be finding 2 players and going for PSQ and trying to one-shot it, or just fucking joining a established duo. But honestly, considering my luck with established duos, I think I'm just going to get fucked over again if I do that. So I'm kind of over it at this point. But I mean, I don't really have anybody that I could call a friend that I would want to team with outside of established top players already. So who knows? Either way, I'm probably going to get fucked. We'll see. I don't know. I'm either going to pivot and fucking full send to the finals, which is terrifying because the game could die next month for all I know. I could put together 2 dudes and just try to one-shot PSQ, which is kind of shit because if they were gonna like talk about dropping me like a week or 2 ago, they probably could have told me so I could like get ready for PSQ, you know, instead of having to one-shot it. But hey, it is what it is. Yeah, or I'll just find a duo. But at this point, I don't really trust duos anymore because it feels like every single time I join a team, there's a third group chat that I don't know about where everyone else knows what's going on but me. I'm out of tears. I'm out of fucks. I just want to win. I'm tired of fucking around. I'm tired of being fucked around. And yeah, I don't know. I don't have anything else really. Yeah, I mean, realistically, I could actually DM Snipe, but I don't think Snipe would want to run it again. I don't think he'd believe that I'm a different player than I was when he last played with me. I definitely am. Rejoin Lou? No. I'm not playing with anyone I've played with before. There's only 3 people who haven't stabbed me in the fucking back. My thing with the team, I posted in my LFT. Actually, I didn't include this part in my LFT, but it's, the thing with joining another IGL is that there's always this fucking bullshit where it's like, all right, we're going to try co-IGLing, and then we're going to try one of us IGLing, and then we're going to try splitting macro micro, and it's just like, it's just a fucking headache. And I just don't, I'm just tired of it. I think I'm confident enough in myself to IGL. I just need 2 fucking players who aren't just going to fall over and die. I can slot into a fragger role, I can slot into an anchor, I can slot into whatever the fuck they need me to at this point, because now I know how to play everything. I know how to shut the fuck up, I know how to shoot my gun, and I know how to be the loudest person on the team. I can be any of those 3. But it's really just finding 2 people who actually fit me, which at this point fucking feels like there's 0. Yeah, and I can play roller, but I don't think anyone wants me for my roller when my MNK is just substantially better and borderline controller aim anyways. I don't need to one-clip people, I just need to hit people for 160 plus and I'm fine. No Pro League this year, we'll see what happens. It is what it is. It is what it is. When I IGL for FURIA in the beginning, that is what I was told was more than likely going to happen. When I initially joined, it was, hey, we don't have an IGL, we don't have a set IGL, we're willing to bounce between you, Pan, and do like a 3-way fucking IGL thing. We're down to let you try to full IGL, we're down to let Pan IGL, we're down for whatever. So it was up in the air, and I'm tired of having shit up in the air like that. I mean, realistically, I was actually like, it's for the best because I kind of just didn't like the roster to begin, not to begin with, but anyways, the past 2 months, I haven't really been happy with it. So it is what it is. I'm not mad, or well, I'm mad about losing FURIA, but I'm not mad about losing my teammates. That just is what it is. Yeah, everyone's gone, but they're just staying as a duo. They get the PL spot because they are the duo who held it to begin with. Conversation of Zara getting dropped never happened. I'm not going to go into that. I don't need to like badmouth my teammates like that and talk about like if I wanted to drop one of them. And either way, joining an established duo, you're the expendable one who's going to get dropped. You joined the duo didn't join you. So it is what it is. Would you coach if there was a good team environment for you? It would have to be a very specific team. There's only maybe 2 or 3 teams that I would coach for. And I would coach macro, micro, and mechanics. I think I could make a lot of MNK players into really good players. Mechanic practice, giving them routines and things like that. Join the people you really trust, don't join a random team. Yeah, there's 3 people like that, and 2 of them team together, and the other one is on a top team as well. Most pros I don't actually know that well. I kind of keep to myself a lot. Either way, the next coming days, if I'm not practicing or trialing for a team, then I will just be playing the finals because we get literally triple our Apex viewership over there anyways. So we may as well just have some fun and fucking try to, you know, just have a fucking good time at least. Any teams realistically that you'd want to trial for? The ones that would match my effort, I don't think would actually give me a try, which is unfortunate. I think the past year actually destroyed my rep. People think I'm a lot worse than I am, even though I'm literally playing the best I've played in my entire career right now. I think the past year torched it all. I've legit never been more confident in my ability as a player, both as a leader or as a fragger or as a support. In any role, I've never been more confident than I am right now, and I think that the last year has torched my rep. So I don't think any good, really, really good team is going to give me a shot, and I would be really surprised if they did. I expect nothing. I expect my LFT post to get maybe a handful of PSQ teams and maybe 1 PL team. The last time that I LFT'd, granted it was during Playoffs 1 last year, I didn't get a single offer until FURIA hit me up. So, it is what it is, bro. I think your rep's torched? Because my last 3 teams have imploded. So, people may view me as the consistent variable, which is fair. Really fair. Yeah, I don't know. I can show how hard I'm gonna work, but as of late, it feels like it's for nothing. I'm spending the past 4 months, I have played Apex every single day on and off stream for at least 8 hours, except the past 5 days. The past 5 days I played the finals, because I spend a lot of time on R5. A lot of time on R5. I spend a lot of my time off stream because for some reason when I try to play ranked, I get a ton of packet loss. I know a lot of people don't really like to watch R5 that much, but that's all I've been able to do really the past little while. No, I'm not gonna try to play ranked with people that aren't my teammates. Just end up looking for a group for 2 hours, waste my whole day. I just want some teammates that are gonna match my effort, match my energy, and my to be at the top. The M&K of Sweet and Nate. That's the only roster that I would triple M&K with. That is the only option that I would do that. When I made that tweet, that was the roster I was specifically talking about. That's the only roster that I'll accept triple M&K. But I don't see that happening. Me and Sweet don't have a bad relationship, but I feel like he doesn't fuck with me that much. I feel like a lot of people don't really fuck with me. But that is what it is. I can be abrasive and a dick sometimes. I think I'm trying to be funny. I just come off as a dick. I don't know.